All right, so this is the lesson for writing exponential functions from a table and from a graph. All right, so to do this, we're going to use technology. So I'll be doing two examples for you. We'll do one with the Inspire and one with Desmos. Okay? So here we have our table. We have our list of X values. And we have our list of Y values. So you're going to need your Inspire. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is get a new document. Don't ever save. And y'all like this way. So we're going to go Menu, 6, 1, and then we want A for Exponential Regression. There we go. And then we got to do our Control Squiggly. So here are the squigglies right here. So Control Squiggly. And my X values are -1, comma 0, comma 1, comma 2, comma 3. Just like that. Okay. Move down to my Y values. Again, Control Squiggly. Okay, and then the Y values are 1 divided by 3, comma 1, comma 3, comma 9, comma 27. Just like that. So make sure everything matches. Looks good. So I'm going to run my cursor down here and click OK. And what we're looking for is A and B. Okay, that's what we're looking for. So I'm going to write this down. A is 1. All right, so A is 1 and B is 3. Okay. So the reason why that's important is because your exponential function form, y equals a times b to the x. So we have a, we have b. So this function, for number 1, y equals 1 times 3 to the x. Or you could just say y is 3 to the x. There you go. Both are correct. Either or. They mean the same thing. Okay. All right, for number 3, we're going to use Desmos. Okay, now the important thing about Desmos to know is the formula for this one is y1 squiggly a times b to the x to the 1 power. That's your formula for Desmos. Now, back up here for the Inspire, those buttons we pushed were Menu, 6, 1A. Okay, so back to Desmos. I want to create a table. So I hit the plus sign on Desmos. Yeah, so I hit my plus sign. All right, so make sure I'm in that first row. Hit my plus sign. Pick a table. And I'm going to type in those numbers. So I've got x is -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Perfectly showed up for me. 5, 25, 125, 625, 3125. There we go. Go to the row underneath it, and this is where I type in that formula. Y1 squiggly, there it is, A times B Then I want to make an exponent, x1, and there you have it. Now, make sure you're in log mode. There we go. And there you go. So the thing about Desmos is you have to make sure it's in log mode. So there's your A, 125, and there's your B, 5. So let's write that down. A is 125. B is 5. And when I plug that into my formula, we have y equals 125 times 5 to the x power. There you go. All right, now we're going to do number 7 as an example. It's a little different, but now you have a graph and they gave you 3 points. So we're going to use dInspire for this. So new document. Calculate. Y'all like menu 61A. A for exponential. Now, my x values. If you need to write this down, then write it down. So your x values are 0, 1, and 2. And then your y values are 3, 6, and 12. So control squiggly. Oh, I already had them. Okay. 0, 1, 2. Those are my x values. Control squiggly. 3, 6, 12. All right, make sure it all matches. 0 to 3, 1 to 6, 2 to 12. Looks good. Oh, I got an extra bracket up there. So let me delete one of those. There we go. So it's always good to double check. Hit OK. And A is 3 and B is 2. So let's write that down. A is 3. B is 2. All right, so f of x would equal 3 times 2 to the x. And there you go. There's your function. All right, so we're going to do number 9, and we're going to end it with number 9. We're going to end it with Desmos. So if you see this next graph here, it doesn't have the points. So we're going to name those points. All right. So this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 0, 8. This one's 1, 4. This one's 2, 2. And this bottom one is 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. So there's our 4 points. Okie dokie, make my table. All right, table. All right, there's the table. 0, 1, 2, 3 for x values. Y values are 8, 4, 2, 1. All right, y1 squiggly A times B exponent x1. All right, there's your A and there's your B. Okay. So A is 8 and B is 0.5, which is 1/2. So y equals 8 times 1/2 to the x power. Notice I put that fraction in parentheses. All right, and there you have it. That's how you write equations from a table and from a graph. Thank you. You should be able to finish this all on your own now.